Hello everyone, welcome to Jurassic World Evolution 2. Today the Dominion Biosyn expansion became available. It was for about $20 on Steam. And this is part 1 of my campaign playthrough. I will briefly mention that there is probably going to be very light spoilers in this DLC for the Dominion movie. Nothing that I would say would spoil anything major. So I don't think if you haven't seen the movie, I think you're fine, but I figured I would at least mention it. But without further ado, let's get started. Experience the story of Biosyn genetics from wannabe to world leader. Lewis Dodgson looks to go further than ever before, seeking the most accurate dinosaurs ever brought back to life. Oh, yep, there's even a little spoiler warning here. For anyone who doesn't know, Biosyn has actually been around since the very first Jurassic Park movie. I don't think they're mentioned by name, but the person who hires Dennis Nedry to sabotage the original Jurassic Park is Lewis Dodgson, this character right here, and he works for Biosyn. They're basically a competitor to InGen, John Hammond's genetics company, and they never really had the capability to produce dinosaurs. But now that the dinosaurs have been released across the globe, they are able to capitalize on that. So that's kind of what Biosyn is.
As John Hammond realized his vision for Jurassic Park, his competitors began to see the potential of InGen's work. One of their main rivals, Biosyn, looked to close the gap by stealing the advantages that InGen and Dr. Wu had worked so hard to gain. To do this, they would need someone on the inside. So they enlisted a disgruntled computer engineer named Dennis Nedry. A plan was devised to steal InGen's dinosaur embryos, with an inconspicuous canister created to house the precious commodity. Nobody really knows what happened that fateful night. What is certain is that Dennis Nedry and the samples were never seen again. Biosyn had failed. Unfortunately, so too had Hammond's dream. Decades later, businessman Simon Mizrani tried again, this time succeeding in delivering Hammond's vision to the world. Tragically, things didn't go as planned. Biosyn was waiting for its time, and they found it in the aftermath of Jurassic World's downfall. Now, led by Lewis Dodgson, a new era was dawning. While we don't know what the future holds, history has a habit of repeating itself.
Biosyn Sanctuary. Lewis Dodgson is planning to return Biosyn genetics into the new world leader in paleo research, exploiting an old mining facility. Well, couldn't read that fast.
Just look at it. It's beautiful. We are so close to realizing Biosyn's dream, one that InGen could never achieve. Once we get dinosaurs here, it will be perfect.
A perfect display of evolution.
Luck favors the bold. We were prepared. Now we need to finish the job. Give me the latest on the animals.
We're isolated, which makes for a challenging landscape. We are still at a disadvantage until we understand more about this ecosystem and how our new friends will adapt to it.
We need more information and time. The last thing we want is for them to not adapt and die.
Oh, they'll adapt. I believe that. They adapted to 2 parks and a few islands. They're adapting now. They'll be just fine. Just get them here.
I'm not sure we are totally ready to understand everything we need to.
Just get them here. Leave the rest up to Mother Nature. And me.
I guess what they say is true. It's location, location, location.
More than you realize. This is perfect. Keeps us away from the public's prying eyes, and keeps the political do-gooders at arm's length.
To think what InGen had and fumbled away. They never saw the bigger picture.
All dinosaur and zero business.
That is where Biosyn wins. We bring a balance that InGen never understood. We see the whole picture.
Okay. What's our next step? I don't want to waste any time getting this going.
Well, it all starts with the control center.
Remember, it needs to be connected to the Hyperloop network.
All right then. Get started.
Okay, so this is all new to the game, I believe. The Hyperloop is an underground network that can be used to connect certain buildings together instead of paths. The control center acts as a junction between the Hyperloop and the path network. It must be connected to the research compound. The Hyperloop can conduct power to connected buildings if the hydro power hub is part of the network. Okay. So I can use this instead of paths, which sounds really good. I can't access any of the map features just yet, so... Oh, look at that. Let's see, it looks like it has to be this. We'll just go with this. Hyperloop mode. It says connect the Hyperloop to the research compound. I'm assuming that's this, and it's already connected, so... Unless there's another building. Yep, no, it's already there.
Everything's in place for us to get our new research compound constructed.
Great. Then we can focus on getting it operational.
Operational hydro power hub. Okay. This looks like it needs to be in the radius, so let's make sure this at least touches this. Let's just play it a little safe and put this here for now. If you haven't seen the movie, the Ramsey Cole is a character from the movie, which is pretty cool. And unless I'm mistaken, they seem to have the real voice actors from the movie, which is pretty neat also.
Isaac, update?
Everything's going to plan. We should have the research we need shortly.
Great. Carry on.
That's cool. You can see the little underground trains. I have no idea how long this campaign is, by the way, so that'll be kind of fun to figure out. Stage 1. So this is like the new research node, and you can see it's based off of the big Biosyn research facility thing. Okay, the scientists are still here, but this person actually has good stats. Okay, so the place gets upgraded as you continue on.
Okay, that did it. We have access to the core facilities research.
Great. Our vision is coming together with each building we get operational.
We just need to ensure we can handle all the dinosaurs when they arrive.
I think we can do that.
It's all starting to come together, just as we envisioned. We are leaving InGen in our dust.
Well, I will give them some credit. They did resurrect the dinosaurs from extinction.
Sure, through a rushed agenda and lazy science. We're doing it right. Their failures were our education. We won't be making the same mistakes Hammond and his team made. InGen always fell in love with their own wonder. They wanted to prove to the world that they could do it. Once they did, they wanted to showcase them as circus freaks and rub our faces in it. They didn't get it. Evolution is not just DNA and frogs. It also happens in business to advance the world. Think of what we will bring to the world. Think of what we will bring to humanity. New medicines, biotechnology, beauty products, you name it, we will own it. I want to see a functioning facility. That is the only way we can secure the dinosaur survival.
Absolutely, we'll get it done.
See that you do. A lot is riding on it.
Okay, construct a bunch of stuff. Alright, we need to hire another scientist, it looks like. This guy has lots of logistics points, which is what we needed. Alright. Okay, I can see the map now. It's kind of interesting. This gets upgraded, but it's not technically part of the map. This map is very pretty big. It's in the mountains. As far as I know, that there's no dinosaurs here yet, so there's no like roaming wild ones like in some of the other missions. Got quite a bit of cash for the time being. Is there anything we can change here? Nothing yet. So yeah, the game did a pretty good job of explaining who Biosyn is, because unless you've read the books, you've probably never heard of them before. Let's see. Any other scientists we should hire for now? We'll wait for a bit, I guess. I always forget that I can speed the time up in this game. You couldn't do that in the first one. Okay. So... what do they want us to build? These things. Can I build these yet? Okay. Oh, not having to connect everything through paths is so nice. This is our response facility, so we want this to be up front. Paleomedical facility. We want this to be up front also. And emergency shelter. This thing here, this outpost thing, looks so cool. That was one of my favorite new features. The invisible gates. Those will be fun. Oh, it's so cool. It has the Biosyn logo on it. That's geeking out. Here, let's put that there, I guess. Do these... let's see, no path. Can I edit the Hyperloop to connect it? Or do these actually have to have paths? I think these might actually need paths. Okay, so first I want to rotate this thing. Oops. Move building. That train just went into nowhere. Yes, yes. All right. Is that some kind of monkey that keeps howling in the background? Some kind of monkey. That is very cool.
We've been authorized to expand our team, specifically scientists. Look over the candidates and let's add some to our operation.
By the way, what is Isaac doing here? So they want specialists. Increase total skill, so genetics and welfare need an extra point. Let's see. I would pick this guy, but he doesn't have any points in those because of the faster task time. Veterinary tasks. This person's super expensive. Oh. Here, we'll go with this guy. Reduce. I'm still not very savvy with all of the scientist stuff. Okay, we reached that goal. Oh, does that need to be... I think that needs to be connected. That is such a creepy picture. Oh no. What's going on here? Recruit additional scientists and... Oh, I need 4 total scientists. Okay. Okay, who else wants to join the squad? We have lots of logistics points. These two are a little weaker. Oh, hire this guy. He's got points in everything.
Hey, I have exciting news. We're closing in on some exclusive Biosyn tech. Invisible fencing. It'll secure the animals while removing the traditional man-made constructs that have surrounded their environments.
So, no visible barrier between us and the dinosaurs? It sounds terrifying.
The more these animals believe they are not in cages, the healthier they will be.
Yeah, that will make them easier to care for.
I think we'd better place some research outposts as well. We can observe our animals safely from there.
You know, it's bad enough that dinosaurs never knew what a fence was until we placed them around them. But what if they become dependent on them to feel safe? At least they could see a barrier between us and them. How are they even going to trust their environment with invisible fences? How are they even going to know where they are?
Oh, believe me, they'll feel it if they try to cross one.
Yeah, that. I don't know. Look, it feels like we're messing with them and how comfortable they'll be in their environment.
You're concerned about fences? The dinosaurs never saw a human before either, and that hasn't stopped us.
Okay. So... this one. Do I have enough points left over for anything down here? That's locked. Locked. Not enough points, not enough points. Okay. Fine. Speed things up a bit while we chill here. The beginning of these, this in comparison to the vanilla game, this does look like an actual quote-unquote campaign, which is pretty exciting. But the beginning of these is always kind of slow because you have to start from scratch with everything. Okay, basic technology upgrade.
We've got an issue. We're in need of more power.
How close are we to maximum output?
Already there. We won't be able to hold much longer.
And we'll need to research how to get more. Upgraded power stations is the way forward. Let's get to it.
Oop, I did see. Can I start that? Oh, I just automatically unlocked all of it. Okay. Sometimes this is the day one of this expansion. I don't want to research anything too far in advance because sometimes that can mess up with like mission triggers in the game. Apply the increased output. Okay.
Before we go any further, there's something I want from you. Through my connections, I've arranged for a number of dinosaurs to be delivered here to our facility. They're coming all the way from Isla Sorna, so you'll have some time to prepare for their arrival. I'm confident you won't let me down.
They're going to need enclosures, secure enclosures. Safety is essential for them and us.
And we have to get this right. We don't need another InGen or Mazrani incident.
Absolutely. We will do better.
Stegosaurus, Gallimimus, and Parasaurolophus. Enclosures, plural. Invisible gate, invisible fence, ranger outpost. Alright, so we have a minute, but you can pause the game, so I'm gonna do that. And let's just build something simple for now. Let's do a nice little 3x3. None of those dinosaurs that are on their way are particularly picky with space requirements, I don't think. And then let's make another one right here. If you've watched any of my older videos, you'll know I'm kind of a fan of square, or just using all the 90-degree angles just to keep things simple. Alright. So let's get our invisible gates. Okay, one here, and one here, and one there. I guess these have to be connected through power somehow. The Hyperloop. Maybe it's just because the fence isn't complete yet, because I think this one's charged. I think that's why these two aren't charged yet. I like the day-night cycle, but I know it kind of messes up some of the, it might not let me change it, actually. Alright, our first dinosaur is going to be a Stegosaurus. We have 5 of them, so let's put them in here.
Transportation underway. Transit has commenced. Asset has been collected.
Let's see, we need to have these ranger outposts obstructed by invisible fence. I'm sure they're gonna need some water.
Asset has been delivered. Delivery has been completed.
What's up with that? Oh, it's just because it's not finished connecting yet.
Asset has been transported.
Alright, let's give you a task, assign you to the ranger outpost. Stego. Missing the ground fruit and ground fiber. Gallimimus. You and let's transport y'all in here.
Transported.
There's 7 of them.
Transported.
Okay. Let's see. Definitely don't want Stegosaurus getting mad.
Assets delivered. Asset transportation.
Alright, that's just big enough. Everything's kind of right on the border,
Delivery complete.
but we'll leave it like that for
Asset
now.
delivery.
The invisible fences look really cool. Alright. Missing ground leaf.
Transportation complete.
Six Parasaurolophus.
Transportation underway. Asset in transit.
Ooh, this guy's cute. What, he's got a little pattern on him. Are they all different, or they all have this? They all have that pattern on them. Very cool.
Asset transported. Confirming asset delivery. Asset has been transported.
It's our new Biosyn Jeep.
Assets here.
Looks like the enclosures are ready.
We need to make these habitats as desirable for the dinosaurs as we can.
So excuse my nerding out here a bit while we fix the dinosaurs' habitats. It's neat that
Has been completed.
the Lewis Dodgson is kind of staying true to what his motivations in the first book were. He wanted to use the genetic power / technology that is found in the dinosaurs, not at all for the entertainment of people like John Hammond wanted. He wanted to use it for, as he would put it, the betterment of humanity, to use the genetic tools to improve human life, but that may hide some of his shadier motivations. They want, or anyway, so these guys want ground nut. This one, let's there we go. Alright, Parasaurolophus is at 100%. Gallimimus is at 100%. And Stegosaurus is at 100%.
I've been going through the data, and I think we can make some real progress if we get a research outpost connected to our Hyperloop.
Yeah, makes sense to me.
Awesome. Let's make it happen.
Without proper security, we slip into the same chaos that brought down our rivals. But our ranger team should be capable of maintaining order.
We'll set up the necessary patrols.
Yeah, I don't have to remind you, remote monitoring can only go so far.
Of course. We'll get right on it.
It kind of sounds like the Ramsey character, like, didn't have the full audio equipment set up. Like maybe he had to record his dialogue in a not optimal recording area. So these things, if you've seen The Lost World, the second Jurassic Park movie, I immediately thought of the High Hide when I saw this. Obstructed, so these don't connect to the fences. They have to be separate. So this actually works quite perfect right here. Looks like this does have to be connected. Curve too sharp. Okay, well, do they all have to be like... That's kind of goofy, so let's get rid of this one. It kind of looks like they have to be loops, which I guess makes sense because this is all technically an underground train network. All dinosaurs can be reached by a ranger post. They should be able to be. There might be, yep, this guy is out in the corner, so that's gonna prevent us from making progress. So we're just gonna set up 2 of these instead of trying to split the difference. So 1 here and 2 close to Dinosaur. There we go. And we have to assign the ranger team. Alright. That should take care of everything. Can I like... Oh, show view. Oh my goodness. This is very cool. Can I... You can raise or lower the view. What? Oh my goodness. And you can zoom in. What R is toggle highlight? Oh, okay. Now, the real question is, can I move around? Or is it only from this angle? You can go up and down, but can I rotate? It's cool when you go up here, the fences go down. So it looks like it only faces that direction, which is a little bit of a bummer, but still, this is probably the coolest visual attraction they've put in the game so far. Ensure all ranger posts. Does this have to have a team assigned to it? No, I just don't think this guy's reached the outpost yet. There we go.
Have you ever heard the phrase, "You are victims of your own success"? Because, gentlemen, that's where you find yourselves. Both of you.
Not sure I follow.
It means we're doing our job, so we can take on even more.
Whatever the challenge, we're ready.
Then welcome to the Biosyn Genetics Research Compound Phase 3. This will allow us to continue expanding our genetic engineering division and take our operations to the next level. Biosyn is counting on you. More importantly, I am counting on you.
We need perfect genetic samples for the best outcome. That is something Biosyn will write a check for.
Yeah, but we're not yet in control. We're dependent on others until we get in a position to send out our own expeditions. And I don't like being unable to control the outcome of something.
Yes, but once this research is done, we'll be able to send out our own expeditions. We should be in a better place around our samples.
If we own and control it, it's better for Biosyn. And you.
Okay, so... Wow, it is like such a small thing, but it's really neat to just have the little ground fences separating the enclosures. That is very, very cool. I like that a lot. I like, they said that they got these dinosaurs from Isla Sorna, so they even use the Jurassic Park 3 themed skins for the Parasaurolophus, which is kind of cute. Is this a new like map type with these kind of trees? I like the trees that they have here. Let's see, so this is like constantly under construction apparently until it's like fully upgraded, I guess. Research stage 3 expedition, so okay. This guy. Oh, I need more of that. Okay. There we go. Do I have any leftover things I can research? Staff too busy, too busy. Because I know there's gonna come a point when it just opens the game up to just do kind of whatever. Not enough points. Still locked. Still locked. Can I hire more scientists yet? Not yet. Can I build a staff center? Yes. I'm very excited for this new suite of buildings, by the way. I thought the buildings looked really cool in the movie, and it looks like they've copied the architecture of them straight over into the game. It's also kind of nice that, at least for now, it looks like we don't have to worry about all the guest buildings. It's more of a research facility, so we don't have to have 50 restrooms and 50 amenities and all that jazz. I really wish this thing could rotate, or if you could have multiple views, because then it would be like the viewing platform in Operation Genesis.
Ready to build an expedition center.
Don't forget, we'll need a fossil center too.
Understood.
These buildings will put Biosyn at the cutting edge of bioengineering.
Ooh, these look very cool also. Alright, so these can just kind of chill back here. I think I might need to have these connected through the paths at some point. I'm not 100% sure. Expedition Center. Okay. Alright, so I still have to have that connected by the path. I just don't need to have the running wires everywhere. Okay, so... Here, let's just do this.
understanding is that we're ready to send out a team?
That's correct.
Good. I want you to start with an amber mining expedition. This valley wasn't chosen by accident. This area is rich with amber, and I intend for Biosyn to exploit that. Insects trapped in prehistoric tree sap. That is what we need.
This is where our dinosaurs begin.
This amber is going to be the time capsule that links us back to the era of the dinosaurs.
It's a window to the past, and worth billions. Ramsey, have our scientists extract what they can from the fossils. That'll increase our genome diversity.
Yes, on it. And what is the end goal of this?
To do the impossible. Again.
Amber mine, okay. The amber mine is split into multiple levels. Okay. On expeditions, okay. Our first new creature is going to be Dimetrodon. Very cool. Alright. So, fossils. Oh, this is cool. This is very neat. This is totally different. So, let's... Dimetrodon, Apatosaurus, Allosaurus, Brachiosaurus, Carnotaurus, Compi, Dilophosaurus. Where's Giganotosaurus? That's where okay, it's not here yet. Maybe it's unlocked later. Alright, so Dimetrodon is first. Alright. So, this is like just gonna be under construction perpetually, I guess. So, while that's... let's go ahead and speed things up a little bit to get that going a little faster. But while we're doing that, Dimetrodon is a carnivore, so let's make a new enclosure for it. Let's see here. Let's keep it simple for now. And let's make a nice little 2x2 exhibit over here. Well, it's not an exhibit, I guess, because it's not open to the public. Invisible gate. Right here. Okay. So literally all of it's amber, and as opposed to getting the fossils, like... Okay. Alright, send out another team. Let's clear a little, just a teeny bit of some of this out, just to make it easier. It's always kind of annoying when the fossil team gets stuck on its way over there. Because they can't, it won't let them drive through the trees. Yeah, I think this is like a whole new set of scenery and stuff. I don't know for sure, but it kind of seems that way. Ranger team. Can I have another ranger team? This Biosyn ranger team looks really cool. Advanced scanners. Sure. Looks like I can only have one patrol vehicle for now. Let's speed this up a bit, since we're just kind of waiting on this to progress. Expedition complete, but we have to wait for this to get done. Can I upgrade this? The fossil center. Extraction capacity, yes, please. Oh, okay, very
That's
nice.
it. We've had a breakthrough. An entirely new genome.
So what you're saying is we've discovered a new dinosaur? One we've never seen before?
Sort of. It is incredible, but it's not actually a dinosaur per se. It's a prehistoric synapsid called Dimetrodon.
Did Hammond have one of these?
I don't believe so.
Perfect. A Biosyn exclusive.
This DNA is only part of the puzzle, though. We still need to build a hatchery and then synthesize this new breed.
Once we've done that, we can incubate and release them.
I can't wait.
Very cool, very cool. Yes, so if that's a surprise to anyone, Dimetrodon is not actually a dinosaur. Just like how Pteranodon isn't technically a dinosaur also. Let's see. I want to, it's kind of, I know it's not the optimal way to do this, but I do want to see the exit animation when the dinosaurs, or when the creatures run out of the enclosure into the habitat. I want to have that for at least the first couple times, instead of just flying them everywhere. Okay. Okay, synthesize and release. 4 Dimetrodons. Can I increase the capacity? No, I'll just have to use both of the... Okay, let's see, can I make any changes yet? I can pick some different... Let's do that one for the first group. 4. I don't want the scientists to sabotage me, so we're going to arrest this person. We're actually down to not a super amount of money anymore, so let's wait, I guess. Alright, so I can do this though while we wait. Oh, I guess we can't. The scientist limitations on the game is definitely not my favorite part of the sequel. Okay, so it wanted us to pick 4. Intolerant, unfit. So One thing I've read slash learned is that the dominance is a big pain, so we're just gonna have to have some patience and hopefully this dude doesn't get upset and sabotage me. And we're gonna have to do another batch of dinosaurs, which is fine because then we can pick another cosmetic instead of just the one. Cheaper expeditions. Increases unrest. Faster research. Generalist, there we go. Pick him. Do we have enough to synthesize another one? Nope, we're one short. Dang. Let's go to the staff center. Do I have any upgrades I can put in here? Decrease rest time by 10%. Victory is ours. Well, we might as well take a moment to make this exhibit look a little prettier. A little bit of sand. Okay. So 2 of them are ready to release, so let's just... Oh, we got a disgruntled staff member. Okay. Take a break. Take a break. Alright, we have enough to synthesize the next group, but we're gonna pick a different color. Let's go with purple. We haven't unlocked any patterns yet. Okay, so let's release the first 2. Alright, looks like it's not gonna progress until we release all 4. Which is fine. They actually have some neat little needs we need to meet. Select eggs. Intolerant, aggressive, unfit. There we go. Social. Gosh dang it, really? So the social thing adds dominance, which we don't want that. Alright, we're just gonna pick this one, and if it's a problem, we know that Dimetrodon number 4 is the one we'll need to replace. Here we go. Alright, so... naturally we have to name our Dimetrodon Diego. And this one can be Dee Dee. These guys look really cool. It's too bad it's nighttime and I can't see them very well. Alright, so... let's put a feeder down for them. Right there. They want some more water, even though there's already... we're probably going to have to make this exhibit bigger for them. Oops. They want more sand. haven't fully explored the exhibit just yet, so sand is good. Forest is close. They want some more forest. Yeah, we're gonna have to just make this exhibit a bit bigger. The fence. The hatchery takes up a lot of room. Is kind of what I'm seeing. Diego's lonely. These guys look so cool. Okay, just need a little more forest, apparently. Alright, that's good. It says they want a lot more water, but we're just gonna leave that alone for now. Let's release the purple Dimetrodons. These don't look purple, but this game has had a history of saying it'll be one color and having it. Oh, they're snuggling. That's so cute. See, Dimetrodon number 4 did not appreciate the snuggles. This is this is Dino, Diego, Didi, and Dominic. Alright, so these guys probably aren't quite at 80% comfort because of the water. They want more water. They want, like, the whole habitat to be water. So we'll just put more water in, I guess, which is a little wonky, but let's see. How much water do y'all need? Maybe I need to get rid of some of the forest. They want a lot of water. We're close to 80% though, so it is working. I wonder if it's like has forest on it, if it doesn't count as water somehow. That'd be... Alright, there we go. They're over 80% now, so that's what we're just gonna stick with that for the time being. So this one's Dimetrodon number 4. This one's the alpha because it has the dominance. You see, plus 20.
Thanks in part to your efforts, it's becoming clear that
Oh,
Biosyn
they're gonna
is
fight.
the home of paleobiology moving forward.
Our future is found in the past.
I like that. Sure, we've had some difficulties, that was expected, but you handled it well. I think we can move forward with the next phase of Biosyn. We have a world-class operation. Let's take it global. Biosyn will represent the past, present, and future. So, what do we focus on next?
We focus on upgrading our research compound. That'll give us benefits across the board.
Crown jewel. Something we can all be proud of. Do the research. We're shooting for 100% complete dinosaur genomes.
The link between birds and dinosaurs has long been established. Now, with a feathered dinosaur, we can finally have our proof.
Yeah, with a living specimen. It's gonna be incredible. Well, what are we waiting for? Time to get started on the research.
Okay, I think this is a good spot to stop for part 1. I'm much more excited about this campaign so far than the vanilla campaign that came with the game. This one seems to be like an actual, like, quote-unquote campaign to play through, which is really nice. It's really cool that they start you off with Dimetrodon right away. So anyway, thank you all very much for watching. We will continue soon in part 2.